NXT The Beginning. NXT Takeover The Beginning.
The following contest is an elimination tag team match, and it is for the
It's NXT Tag Team match.
Championship.
It's NXT. It's for the NXT Tag Team Championships. The Bushwhackers versus the Revival. And this is Legend Killer, your commentator. And the Bushwhackers with their comedy act as always. And this is a Revival, a dominant tag team in the NXT. A two-time NXT champions. They're the only two-time NXT champions. And earlier this night, a new champion was crowned. Alexa Bliss was crowned the NXT Women's Champion. In case you didn't know, I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you. And the final match is Mr. McMahon versus Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship, which will be a really good match. Whatever that was with Dash Wilder's... No. Scott Dawson's towel was really weird. Something weird happened with his towel.
Introducing the challenger.
What are they doing? Are they bending down?
496 pounds, Butch and Luke.
What happened to them? What? Oh, they're in the ground! What the heck? They're in the ground!
49 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
They're in the ground. No wonder we didn't see them. They got glitched in the ground. I thought that was just part of them, their thing, and they're gonna pop and surprise us. But they're stuck in the ground. What a weird thing to see. Are they still on the ground? Oh. And the match starts off. And he stuns Dash Wilder. The Revival and the Bushwhackers are both dominating, I guess, because they're both beating up their partner. None of them caring about their other partner, only caring about who they're beating up. Bushwhacker, I actually can't tell the difference. Forgive me, because yeah, they look the same. Oh my goodness, an elbow drop to Dash Wilder from the top rope. And guys, I'm not playing at all. And if you don't want me to play, then I won't. If from now on. Because I usually play if it's an unfair match. Like, if obviously, like, a jobber's going to lose against a guy like John Cena. And one of the Bushwhackers dominating over Dash Wilder, while Scott Dawson is dominating over the other. He trips him. And guys, it's for the NXT Championships. Guys, as you know, this pay-per-view is called The Beginning. It's called Beginning because it is literally the beginning. Oh. Does it mean that NXT will ever end? We don't know. But this pay-per-view has been called the beginning. And will there be the end? Maybe. And this is our first pay-per-view. Just pounding him. A fish drop to Dash Wilder. But once one of their buddies get pinned, the other one's gonna, Guys, the difficulty's on Legend, and that's why they're doing so good in this match. If you want me to lower it, then I will, but... And he's looking for his signature. That is the weirdest signature I've ever seen. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Dash Wilder has been eliminated. And guys, I can... well... Dash Wilder has been eliminated. So that means Scott Dawson is left. Scott Dawson is left. Will the Revival lose the NXT Tag Team titles? It is most likely that they will, and the Bushwhackers just teaming up on Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson left in the ring with nobody to help him. Couldn't Scott Dawson maybe throw somebody out the ring? He was gonna go pin him, but then he released the pin. Maybe he could throw one of them out of the ring and pin the other. And he got him in the camel clutch. Scott Dawson is trying to fight his way out of these two guys, the Bushwhackers. And the Bushwhackers might start to be, maybe if they go to the main roster, maybe they might start, because they're seeming like a dominant tag team here, maybe they can get a few championships on their hands. Like, they might even get the NXT Tag Team Championships, you never know. Scott Dawson could pull a sneaky one and pin one of them and win the match for the Revival. And Scott Dawson reverses. And he goes for a powerbomb. That actually would be a great finisher. Like, Scott Dawson taking advantage of this time so that he can attack one of the Bushwhackers. It looks like he's trying to taunt them. Throws him into the other corner. The Bushwhackers might have seemed like a comedy act back in the day, but now they've come back to dominate and really do something. They're just dominating Scott Dawson, not trying to pin him, they're just toying with him. And he goes for the pin. Will Scott Dawson get the winners of this match and your new NXT Tag Team Champions? The Bushwhackers. And most of this time, it was either both teams were actually dominating until the end when Dash Wilder got eliminated. Then that was when the match was getting dominated by the Bushwhackers. And maybe a surprising victory for most. I actually think it's a surprising victory because usually the Revival would be a...
new champion. And will things in the WWE ever be the same again?
You're right. I think the entire landscape of the WWE just changed. And on top of that, there's a new champion in the WWE.
Look at this Dallas crowd showering these competitors with appreciation following an
We'll see you in the last match of the night. Mr. McMahon versus Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship.